think it was both Jen and I. We've been friends for a long time, and uke players, and we went to see The Mighty Uke in fall of 2010. And when we saw that movie and the crowd that showed up with their ukuleles to welcome that movie to Austin, we said, we've got to do that. And within 90 days, we held our first meeting.
Right now, our email list is around 650 people, and I'd say, it probably grows by 10 or 12 a month and only decreases by a couple.
And at each of our meetings now, we can pretty much count on there being at least 140 people, and we've had as many as 170. And that number just keeps ticking up with each passing month.
I'd say consistency and commitment are a big part of it. We have met monthly every single month since January of 2011, almost always the same day of the month to the second Thursday. I believe we started briefly with second Tuesdays of the month and switched to second Thursdays of the month. Haven't moved around a lot. We've kept the time the same. We have kept the format the same, and it's just worked.
It's been a process of learning for me on how do I put together these arrangements in such a way that they are quickly absorbable by an audience. And it's been something that I've worked on and developed over time. And one of the things I think that really we got a big bump in consistency in terms of people coming when we started pre-publishing the songs and the lead sheets and the chord sheets in advance. And then I prepare a more detailed instruction guide that we project up on the wall during the meeting minutes. Something else that really has taken off and I think has resulted in a huge bump is when we started actually doing a video recording of our meetings and posting that after the meeting. So every meeting we learn a new song. We play some of our familiar tunes, but every meeting we learn a new song. By the end of the meeting, people are feeling enthusiastic, and I shoot a video of that and post it. And I think what that does is it tells people who might be a little shy about coming to a meeting, it tells them what to expect. They know what the room is going to look like, they know how it's going to be organized, and I think that really helps people to come because they're not walking into a completely unknown situation. They really have a sense of, oh, this is what the song is going to be, these are the people who are going to be there, I'll recognize this face and that face. And I tell you, when we started doing that in mid-2013, that's when attendance really took off. I'm very choosy about the songs I pick because I'm very much aware that there's a huge difference between what a soloist can do, what a group of maybe 20 can do versus a group of 150. There are certain things that size group, you have to tailor the arrangement for that size of a group. There's certain things that they aren't able to do, and just through trial and error, I really can't attribute it to much more than that. Trial and error, I've sort of attuned my own ear to, like, you know what, this'll work. I will be honest, there are many times when on the fly, something isn't quite gelling and I'll have to improvise on the spot. It's not a science. I think we've gotten really good at choosing songs that people just pick up. What I do is I break down the song into its component chord progressions. We drill on those. We put together the A part, we put together the B part, we put together the chorus, and then we run through the song. And the other thing that people know, at the end of the evening, I'm going to turn that camera on. And so I think that focuses people's attention because they know it's not just, well, I'm going to learn this, and whether I really get engaged with it or not is kind of irrelevant. No, it's very relevant because you're going to be on camera. And that focuses people in a way that's very engaging, and they're very mindful about paying attention. 1, 2, 3, and...